Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's broadcast of the basketball game between your Edwardsville Tigers and the East St. Louis Flyers. We'll be starting off with the JV game, and it should be starting in about a minute 50 seconds. So throughout the game, we might be some commentary from me, but overall, this is more of a warm-up game for us, as we're going to make sure everything's running properly, make sure the mic sounds good, and of course, we'll have something in chat for you guys to do. We will have the fan vote set up here shortly, so you can vote for which team you're rooting for tonight, just to get an idea for, how many East St. Louis fans we have versus Edwardsville fans. Anyways, I'll shut up and we'll just go back to the warm-ups. Alright guys, the poll is live in the chat, so you can vote for which team you're rooting for here tonight. Because I know East St. Louis, they usually travel in a giant pack as far as fans go. So, I'm interested to see, can we best them? I hope we can, that's the goal.
Being called out.
Well, right now we have 3 minutes 50 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. The East St. Louis Flyers lead your Edwardsville Tigers JV team by a score of 5-2. Hello to everybody who's watching the stream. Thank you guys to the 12 people that showed up to our JV game so far. Remember, in the chat right now we have the fan vote that we've been doing for the past, well, this is the third stream we've been doing it. So you can vote for which team you're here to root for, whether you're rooting for East St. Louis, Edwardsville, or there's no third option because I don't know who you'd be rooting for other than maybe the refs? Maybe you'd be rooting for us. I don't know. But be sure to go check that out. Also, just if you want to interact with us or you have any questions or you have any corrections that you think we need to make, be sure to check it out, check out the chat, send something there. We'll be sure to read it. Anyways, I think we're good, so I'll let you guys go back to the game. And the Tigers now have their first lead of the game since the beginning of the first quarter. It's now a score of 7-5 with a minute 55 left to go in the first quarter. 13 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Tigers currently lead by a score of 9-5. East St. Louis trying to get some points here before the end of the quarter. They get it outside now, trying to drive into the basket. Edwards will play some good defense, but a lucky bounce gets it to number, I don't know who that is, number 20? Yep, number 20. And he'll go to the line as well. So they have a chance to really shorten that lead for the Tigers and going into the second quarter. But it's nice, our JV team doing it their own way does, usually beating the good teams in our conference. And then when we get to varsity, the other things happen. Hopefully hopefully that doesn't happen tonight. But, JV team doing a pretty good job so far. Tennyson, since we're doing the JV game, we can kind of mess around a little bit right now. What do you think about that trend? Do you think we're going to break that trend tonight, like varsity's finally going to be able to overcome the hump, or do you think East St. Louis is just too good?
I'm definitely feeling a flip, I think varsity's definitely going to have an incident. And
an incident? What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm just a little scared. You know how East St. Louis football went?
Oh, yeah. We did do the football game, and that game was like 55-0, so we're kind of hoping for that not to happen again. Of course, it's a lot easier to score put points on the board in basketball than it is in football. So hopefully we don't get shut out again, but I don't think that's going to happen tonight. That is a pain in the ass. You're right. Okay, that's okay. Just do what you can with it, and we can come from that. think those are the ones.
Yeah.
Tigers currently hold a 15-14 lead over the Flyers with 3 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the first half. I also want to give a shout out to Montrez West, as we were promised that some people in broadcasting promised that we'd give him a shout out tonight. I don't know what he did to get a shout out, but we're giving it to him anyways. Also, shout out to Johnny Robinson because he's just Johnny Robinson. Okay, yeah. He's the GOAT, so naturally. Is there any audio, just video, bro? Is what someone said in chat. Yeah, there's definitely audio. I'm sure you can hear it right now. We don't have it turned up as much as we normally would. Actually, yeah, that's probably something we could do. We could have the audio mixer and put that to, like... There we go. Okay, that should be a little bit better for the view. No, it won't. There we go. Because I think they were probably talking about... I think you guys were probably talking about the background noise. You guys can't actually hear what's going on the court. Oh, great play by number 2. Strip the ball. Anyways, yeah, hopefully the audio is working now. Everything, you guys should be able to hear it. And, yeah, we'll get back to the game. 2 minutes, 37 seconds left to go here in the first half. One minute, 11 seconds left to go here in the first half, and that was just that sure was an exchange of events right there. Well, exchange of possession. Great play from East St. Louis to get the ball back, but I don't know what was going on the floor. Just randomly lost possession. I guess the court monster got him, and now the Tigers got it back and try to get the rebound. They will not. So East St. Louis will hold the lead as we have less than a minute left to go here in the first half. Number 11 tries to go over the top of everybody, almost scores, but the rebound will go back to Edwardsville. So, back and forth game we have here in the final minute of the first half. Let's see if the Tigers can't slow it down here, get some points. Nope, they're going straight for a three-pointer. And they're going to call a shooting foul on that. So, he'll be shooting, I believe, 3 free throws, but once again, my understanding of the foul system in basketball and the rules has been very, is just limited. So... 16-16 is our score. 22.5 seconds left to go here in the first half. Tigers will have to go the length of the court. Currently getting double teamed down there. But now Montrez West gets it out. Thinks about shooting, doesn't. And now they're going to pass it around. 13 seconds left to go. Just looking for an open lane, trying to get a shot off here. Got to have some awareness, though, to know how much time is left. And they will draw a foul. So 5.7 seconds left to go here in the first half. And Tigers and East St. Louis currently tied, so it looks like it'll be a good game the whole way. Well, that's all we can hope for. Now, of course, guys, we do not have the roster sheets for JV. They don't provide us with those. So if you are, a parent or somebody like that, or a friend, and you're wondering why we're not calling them by their name, or we're calling them by number, it's because we just don't have access to that. Shot at the buzzer, and yeah, that was yep. Okay, well, that was the end of the first half. We should be heading to halftime here soon, and we'll see if we do have a performance from the dance team. But I don't know if they're actually here today, so we'll keep you updated on that.
And it's your fault. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna kick your ass later. What? Oh yeah. Don't worry. During halftime of the next game, I shouldn't do that. Is the camera still on? I'm gonna unplug the power. Don't unplug the power. Get something to it. It's not broadcasting something. Is it? Because something changed. Yeah. I know, but something changed. Right? It's sort of like autofocus. It's sort of like autofocusing on stuff. Didn't do it last time. I think I remember. I think I fixed our problem. Just a setting with that. That's fine.
All right, Jamie Welton in the chat. I know this is probably going to upset you, but you said your sister is Cherie Hoskins. I don't know who that is, but I would like for you to inform me because I'm interested. Because you said that sentence as if there's someone really important, and I feel like I should know who that is. Well, East St. Louis now with 8 straight points out the half. Actually, wait, was that? No, 9 straight points out the half, and they have a 7-point lead all of a sudden. Few quick mistakes from Edwardsville and some nice shots from East St. In this game, well, this is the biggest lead we've seen so far. So let's see if Tigers can get it back. They just called timeout. And let's see if Coach has a game plan just to slow them down. All right, well, Tigers off the timeout. They have possession. And right now, they're just trying to find some way to put some points on the board, but quick mistake right there from Robinson. A rare mistake from the GOAT, Johnny Robinson. But they're going to rule it a kickball by East St. Louis, so we will get possession back. Just trying to get some momentum back here. 5:24 left to go in the third quarter. Let's see what we can do.
yeah, I actually talked to her.
Hey, Jamie Welton in the chat. Thank you for getting back to us on the explanation of who that is. See, once again, we don't have the list. We actually helped create the EHS Hall of Fame induction thing. Tennyson right next to me did a lot of the filming for it. So kind of sorry I forgot the name. But, yeah, that's really cool that you have your sisters going to the Hall of Fame tonight. As Tigers score, and now we're back to a 1-point game. So, well, no, 3-point game. They actually updated the score quickly this time instead of delaying it, so I thought they were going to add 2 more points to it, which they definitely did not. 56 seconds left to go here in the first quarter at the Luco Jackson Gym of the JV game. If you're just now joining us, this has been a pretty back-and-forth contest. Not a lot of offense, but both teams have been pretty evenly matched. And just to start off the second half, East St. Louis came out firing and has taken a lead here. Currently a 5-point lead. But let's see if the Tigers can't claw back. They got 56 seconds to score some points, make it a little bit closer going into the fourth. We should have a good game on our hands. But just right now, the ball is just not falling for the Tigers. A lot of shots have been close. It's not like they're missing by a lot, but they just can't get the ball in the fall.
Like they probably would have their
Oh, Montrez picks up his pass, finds open three, and that one won't fall either. But Robinson will rebound, and East St. Louis will throw it out of bounds. So Tigers will keep possession. And East St. Louis is going to sub out all 5 people on the court right now. So complete overhaul. Tigers to inbound. And they do get it out. 30 seconds left to go. Let's see if they... Oh, Robinson from 3. Oh, my. All of them are going off both rims. They're not missing by a lot. Just can't get the ball to fall. And that could be the difference maker. It definitely has been so far. The Tigers would have a lot more points if they could just get a little lucky. 13 seconds left, 12 now. East St. Louis will have, looks like the final possession of the half. I mean, of the third quarter. Open 3 for number 4. He's been dangerous so far tonight. He's on fire right now. He currently has... Well, actually, they're not updating the score correctly. He has 13 points so far in the game, as now we have zeros on the clock, so the third quarter is over. The Tigers currently trail by 8 heading into the fourth. Definitely not a insurmountable lead, but this would be the first game so far this year the JV team would have lost on stream. So far, they're undefeated here at the Luco Jackson Gym when we've been streaming. So, let's see if they can keep that going in the fourth. And there's Montrez. We gave him a shout out earlier in the game. And I believe those are his. What number is he? Tennyson, what number is he really fast? I can't really see it. Number 5.
Yeah, and I broke it.
Those are his first points of the game. Number 4, though, East St. Louis. He's on a roll. He's a 3-point machine right now. East St. Louis getting themselves in foul trouble, though. They have 7 fouls so far in the game, and they're just sending the Tigers to the line. Having a hard time getting in proper position, though. Shot's good. So, it's a 7-point lead. He'll get another one. So Tigers are undefeated on the season here at the Luco Jackson Gym. The JV team is. So they're just trying to hold on, and that helps a lot right there. East St. Louis basically gave us 2 free points. 6-point game, 2 possessions. Separate these two teams right now. And if you guys are now just joining the stream, because we have 24 viewers now, and a few seconds ago we only had 21. Remember, in the chat we have the fan vote, so you can vote for which team you're rooting for tonight. Or even right now if you're a parent of one of the JV kids. And also we do have the chat open. We've had a few people talking there so far. So it's always welcome. We love talking to you guys. Love interacting. Montrez West on the fast break. Montrez. Yes, sir! Finger roll! So, 4-point game. Still 2 possession, but much more manageable. As fans are starting to pour into the Luco Jackson Gym here, this is the biggest crowd we've had since the Alton game at the end of the year. The shocker thriller, if you will, that went to double overtime. And as you can see right now, well, actually, yeah, can we get a shot of the crowd? See, it's not quite full, but this is going to start filling up more and more as we get closer to the varsity game. Of course, after this, we will have the Hall of Fame induction. We will also have the senior night and ceremony and all that stuff. So we have that to look forward. As number 4 again from 3. So he's been a monster so far. Oh, East St. Louis catches 34 lacking a little bit. I don't want. No, that's not a good term. Nah. I just said they caught number 34 lacking. I don't think that's the term I wanted to say right there. They caught him sleeping. How about that? Stripped the ball away from him and almost got some points out of it. And now Johnny Robinson will more than likely be going to the line. Another shooting foul.
Yelling a lot and getting up on the screen. I don't know, maybe that's James.
And his first shot will not go down. He's still the GOAT, though. Undisputed, the GOAT. He made up 0 points in this game, but it's Johnny Robinson. He's the GOAT. It's just that simple.
It's a pretty simple talk.
Takes the second one. So, Tigers 3-point game here. See if they can't claw back a little bit. Well, they've actually clawed back a lot over the last quarter. I'm getting a little jumbled up on my words, so excuse me for that so far tonight. I'm just getting a little warmed up. As for those of you who are returning viewers, you know I normally just do the JV game a little bit, get a little warmed up, get my voice going for the varsity game, and then by the time varsity gets around, I figure it out and actually learn how to announce again. I'd prefer to figure it out sooner than later, though, because we have a lot of stuff to cover later on, such as the senior night ceremony, the Hall of Fame induction, you know, a full basketball game. So I'd prefer to get my crap together sooner rather than later. East St. Louis really pressing right now, and they're giving EHS really easy access to their side of the half. Let's see if that comes back to bite them, because Edwardsville's been able to put up a lot of points here over the last few minutes and claw back into the game. And I think it's really due to the fact that they're just pressing up so much, giving us a lot of room. Thinks about shooting, doesn't. And now the Tigers pass it back around. Gets it over to number 21. Oh, great play from Robinson to make up for it, but East St. Louis is still going to get possession. No contact there. I'm sure the East St. Louis fans will argue, but that one looks pretty clean. Yeah, that's me on the mic, Pie Studios. Yep. I'm James Ogmeyer. I'm on the mic. Looks like Looks like Edwardsville took a timeout. So we'll probably have about 30 seconds of listening to whatever copyrighted music they decide to play over the loudspeaker. Well, it looks like the admins have blessed us with no copyright claims so far this stream. Well, at least I'm hoping. And on this break, they have not played any copyrighted music.
All senior cheerleaders, parents, and basketball players. Senior cheer parents and basketball parents and players, please meet in the East Hallway after the game. Thank you.
Yo, that's Amani Harris. Oh, you see the green jacket?
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So also in the audience tonight, we have some notable members, notable alumni. We have Amani Harris here tonight. We have Cherie Hoskins. We have AJ Epinesa, current player on the Bills. Of course, his brother should be playing in, well, if he gets any playing time tonight, we'll see. But in the varsity game, Yosei. And many others, former football players, yada, yada, yada. They're all here for the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And it looks like we're starting to get more and more of a packed house here. All the stands in front of us are pretty much filled, and the student section is just getting more filled by the minute. But JV is just trying to hold on for dear life here and beat the Flyers. And Drew Maida in chat just said, can't wait to see senior night. My nephew Hirsch Green is going to be playing tonight. Go Tigers. Honestly, I've been wondering why he hasn't been getting much playing time. Yo, he's been playing a really good season defensively. He's been a really shut-down player. I'm surprised Battis hasn't used him more. But also, I do not know anything about basketball. And Battis is the basketball coach, and he knows what he's doing. So, I made my observation, but at the end of the day, he's right. Probably. There we go. I've missed this. We haven't had a crowd like this since the Alton game. I've missed hearing the crowd getting excited for this stuff.
Number 22?
No, it's number 21. And I don't blame you. I looked up there. Tennyson, what are your thoughts on the game so far? Because you are the expert, of course.
I think it's looking pretty good. I think EHS, we're going to have a comeback. I feel it.
Well, I mean, we're only down by one. We got 3 minutes, 40 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Got a full house watching the end of the JV game. 31 viewers in the chat. And Jamie Walton just asked to give a shout-out to Cherie Hoskins. I've done that like 3 times in the game. I don't think we need another shout-out. But once again, shout-out to Cherie Hoskins, I guess. As you can see, the crowd is they're all here. Now, excuse the fact that there's a little bit of a white hue over the camera right now. We can't control that too much. We've been playing around with the white balance on the camera, just trying to make sure everything's good for the varsity game. But whenever we pointed at the crowd, the coloring is a little different. Yeah, but whenever he's on the court, it's not bad. Oh, crap, my mic's still on. Well, I didn't mean for the chat to hear that, but yeah, we're just talking about the white balance, trying to get that figured out right now. There was 3:10 left to go. Tigers have possession. Puts on a move, gets the ball in deep. Looks like he's going to try to go over the top, but East St. Louis plays some good defense, and they also draw a foul. So, Flyers will get possession back here. It's their game to lose. They had an 8-point lead at one point, but now the Tigers have clawed all the way back. Pie Studios in the chat, a.k.a. Zach, just said, shout out to the homies at Scott Credit Union. He's talking about the stupid ad that's down there on the little like bench they have set up for all the scorekeepers and that stuff. Oh no! They call him Aaron Robinson. Well, we're going to have to watch the replay on that. Yeah, I don't know if that's morning announcements material. I think he'll get mad if we show that. We have to ask him. That was a little bit of a dangerous play there. He did a little bit of trolling. Yeah, no, here it is. Tennyson, there it is. Here, watch this. Man's trying to play D. He got help.
I'm going to try to put it in.
Yeah, see, you can see, maybe you can meet Robinson in the hallway at some point, ask him about it. Like, hey, remember that play? Yeah.
Wait, that was him that jumped the other guy?
Yeah, Robinson was, well, he didn't jump the other guy. He jumped over the other guy. Jumping him implies he beat the shit out of him. Oh, I swore on stream. Oh, there goes that. I had my streak of like 5 consecutive streams without swearing. Just ended. So, that's unfortunate. Sorry for the children at home that are scarred by my use of profanity.
Ayo, put that on the board. Can I put another Ayo in chat?
Just say Ayo the pizza here or something.
Ayo. Every time. Ayo.
Now, if we draw our attention back to the fan vote, also a score. Right now, 83% of you guys watching are rooting for Edwardsville tonight, 17% East St. Louis. I expect that number to become a little bit more even as time goes on, just because East St. Louis usually does do a pretty good job of supporting all their sports teams. So I figure they'll come out to watch the stream, and I don't see their broadcasting crew anywhere because, we're the bet. No, I didn't say that. Yeah. Honestly, though, out of all of them, Collinsville's the best in our conference, but for some reason they can only do like 720p, and their frame rate's pretty bad on a lot of the streams. But their announcing is way better than ours because I'm not even close to as good as theirs. But East St., I think they only cover the football games for their broadcasting, so I think we're beating them in that category. And hopefully we can beat them during this game. But we're down by 3 with 2 minutes to go. Robinson with the ball, puts up a long 2-point shot. Dude, I can't speak. Oh my. But we're able to hang on to possession. But we're taking a lot of precious time off the clock. Great play right there. But number 15 gets his first points of the game, and it's at a big time. Tigers still trail by a point, but very manageable. No, Pie Studios in the chat. I will not stop swearing. Actually, I am going to stop swearing because I don't want the admins getting mad at me. But it was an accident. I swear it was an accident. It was totally, guys. It was. I didn't mean to swear. Anyways, East St. Louis with the ball. Tigers got to get a big stop here and go back the other way, get some points. But they got to keep an eye on number 4. You see him at the bottom of your screen. If the camera guy would pan a little bit more to the right. Got to be wary of him. He's been good from 3 all game, and if that wouldn't have been called a foul, they would have had him open. Also, the band should be here tonight, so instead of having copyrighted music on stream, we should actually be able to get away with some of the copyright issues of the past because, the people playing the music aren't, I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyways, another foul by Edwardsville here, so East Saint's going to keep the ball. Minute 15 left. Tigers just got to find a way to get the ball back, force a turnover. But they're going to send a player to the line. So let's see if they can rebound the free throw attempt. That they do. And they hang on to the loose ball. So a minute left in the game. 34-35 your score. Flyers leading your Tigers. Spencer in the chat just said, hey, James, what's poppin'? Oh, there we go. And the Tigers have the lead for the first time in over a quarter with a minute left to play. 1-point lead. But East St. is not going to go quietly. They're a very dangerous team. Everyone on the court can score for them. Oh, and they call a moving screen so the Tigers will get the ball back, and the crowd erupts. I've missed this. So last time we had the audience here was against Alton. And I think that's really going to help tonight. I hope the band plays the beloved Rick Astley song. Don't time out Pie Studios. He's being funny.
I don't have room. I have a mouse I'm trying to read. Ow.
It's not a technical. It's not a technical, Tennessee. They're just trying to make sure everything's good, make sure they get the right players out there, yada, 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 yada. Holy. Oh, they're trying to call timeout. For them to be able to call timeout, though, they need the ball back. Uh-oh. They find an open guy down low. Give and go passing. Gets it in deep, and they draw the foul. So it looks like number 33 will go to the line. He is the Tigers' leading scorer on the paint right now. On the court. Bro, if I could, like, talk, that'd be great. Spencer, you just sent a message in chat that I won't be repeating, and I'm going to hide it, but you know what you sent. So, please, yeah, please try to keep the talk or negative talk to a minimum, because we might get in trouble for that. We like to have the chat on, but if you guys can't behave, we have to turn it off. So I'll hide your message for now. Just try to be better behaved. He said I'm mean. Well, that sucks. Yeah, if he becomes a problem, we can do something about it. Also, we gotta change the white balance after this, too. Like, look at this on stream. That one won't fall, so it's still a 2-point game. So East St. Louis could win with the 3. And East St. Louis will get the timeout they desire. So I guess the JV coach has to be pretty pleased with what he's seen so far tonight. Teams battled back, down big at the half, and just made a comeback here to make it close at the end. No guarantee they're going to win because, you know, East Saint's pretty darn good. And I think if they get the ball in the hands of number 4, this game's probably over because he's just been dead accurate so far. But we'll see what happens. Tigers done a good job to make this game close. It's been very entertaining. And if you guys are enjoying what you're seeing, be sure to subscribe. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the school year. Of course, we'll have the baseball. A lot of baseball fans probably joining us for because we haven't done baseball before. So we have a lot of people that probably aren't subscribed to the channel that will most likely become, you know, everyday viewers. So we're trying to get to 1,000 before the end of the year, and it'd really mean a lot to us if you subscribed. 35 seconds left to go. East St. Louis ball, and it comes down to these last few possessions here. Last few games we've had for JV have been blowouts in our favor. This is probably the closest JV game we've had to date as far as we've been broadcasting. They get it to number 4. Like I said, you got to keep an eye out for him. They're probably looking to get it into his hands. And that shot's not going to go down, but foul called. Going to send a player to the line. Substitution made. They got number 33 back in there. Montrez West going to go back to the bench. And remember, guys, this is the JV game. If you're looking for the varsity game, just stay tuned. After this, we will have the ceremony for the Hall of Fame, senior night ceremonies, and then we'll start the varsity game, which will be starting later than usual tonight, but, you know, cry about it. 19.2 seconds left to go. Here is number 2 from the free throw line. 9 points so far in this game, and he will only have 9 points. At least that's what I'm hoping, because that means they didn't score again. East St. Louis also intentionally fouls, so the Tigers will get possession with 15.8 seconds left, and it's just going to come down to whether or not East St. Louis gets the ball back at all. Number 34 to the line. Only has 2 points so far this game. I believe that is Yosei, but I also could be wrong. Any hockey broadcast coming up? Good question, B. We would love to cover hockey, but we do not have the ability to because of the it's either the East Alton or West Alton. I forget what it's called. The ice rink is like 45 minutes away, So there's no way for us to actually broadcast it and transport all of our stuff over there without it being a massive hassle and pain in the butt. So probably next year, if Tennyson would actually, if he takes control of broadcasting and does what you ask, we should have hockey broadcast. Tennyson, I'm putting this all on you.
Yep, it's coming in next year.
And Yosei makes the free throw, so now it's a 3-point game. East St. Louis will have to shoot a 3. But yeah, hopefully we have hockey broadcast next year. I'm a senior, so I'll be graduating. I won't have any control over any of this, so hopefully the quality doesn't drop. Hopefully it actually improves. Anyways, this is the end of the game here, so we're going to cover this and not the hockey broadcast. We'll talk about that later. Oh yeah, that's about the new ice rink. That's what we're talking about, Spencer. Next year, we'll have the new ice rink. We'll be able to cover that. 5.7 left to go. Number 4 goes to the line. Gonna have to make his free throws. Then they're gonna have to pick up the rebound afterwards. Well, actually, he might just intentionally miss it. That would probably make sense.
You want to?
Intentionally brick it so that you get the ball back.
Hockey broadcast. Okay.
And he makes it. Timeout, Edwardsville. 42 people watching now. These are numbers we normally put up for our varsity games. Thank you guys so much for showing up. And if you're new here, remember we have a chat that you guys can use. You have to subscribe to be able to use it, which, you know, we're just trying to get our numbers up. It makes us feel better on the inside. See number go up, feelings feel good. But also remember in the chat we have the fan vote. So you can vote for which team you're rooting for here tonight. And right now Edwardsville is winning. 79% of the people on the stream are Edwardsville fans. 21% East St. Louis. 5.7 seconds left to go in regulation of the JV game. 38-36 is your score. East St. Louis trailing by 2. Currently just trying to figure out what they're going to do, because Tigers are going to probably get the ball back after the free throw. If only the varsity game was going to probably be this close. If only. We'll talk about that later on. Once we get ready for that game, we have some stats and that stuff we'll talk about, you know, both the teams and all that. Talk about whether, you know, what to expect for the varsity game. But right now I'm just telling you, it'd be a massive upset if Edwardsville were to win the varsity game tonight. But it doesn't mean it's impossible. I think they can definitely do it. But here we go, number 4. For East St. Louis. Let's see what the coach drew up. Is he going to try to make it, or is he going to brick it? He does make it. 5.7 seconds left to go. Edwardsville just looking for someone inbound it to. They do have one timeout left, but they run out of time. So they do have to take their final timeout. So now it's just whether or not they can get somebody open. The white balance is so screwed up on that camera. No, I'm not muted. The stream knows. I'm just letting the stream know as well.
Can you ask, like, what's his name, Johnny Robinson?
Yeah.
Because if any of his team can get him to send me a message on Instagram that allows me to use the clip of him jumping over on the morning announcement, just so I don't get in trouble with the school. I would love to use that clip, but I need to have his permission.
You hear that, Johnny? So if you're listening afterwards, Johnny Robinson, Tennyson Rose, talk to him at some point. He wants to know if he can use the clip of you jumping over the player earlier for the morning announcements.
Tennyson_Rose. Pie
Studio says, good God, what's with all the screaming? I don't know what you're referring to. Neither of us are screaming. You might hear the cheerleaders screaming or hear fans screaming. But other than that, we can't really, we can't control any of them. We can only control ourselves. And we are off of timeout. 5.7 seconds left to go. Edwardsville has to inbound it here. Let's see what they decide to do. Let's see if anyone can get open. All they gotta do is get it in, start moving up the court a little bit, take a little bit of time off, and really put the pressure on East St. and make it almost impossible to win. Football pass, down the court, they found Robinson. And it looks like they're going to draw a foul as well. So Robinson will go to the line. 3.9 seconds left to go here in regulation. Also, you have the score wrong on stream. It's a 1-point game for those of you who did not know. Alrighty, here's Robinson. Making any of these would be huge. He needs to make the second one. If he doesn't make this one, all East St. Louis would need is a 2-pointer to win. If he makes it, but, you know, if he makes it, we probably will have overtime if East St. Louis can do much of anything. Because East St. Louis would have to go the length of the court in 3.9 seconds, score, and if they score anything right now, they take the lead. East St. Louis looks like they're going to take a timeout. And I guess we'll go to break. Looks like they're going to rule. It's going to be East St. Louis possession here to finish the game. Looks like the East St. Louis is going to get another chance. 2.3 seconds left to go. Tigers draw a foul. No, Tigers take a foul. There we go. All right, well, the band is back for the first time since the first game of the season here at the Luco Jackson Gym. And hopefully you guys can hear them on stream. Right now, the audio is not really set up for that, so, you know. And answer a question in chat. Pie Studios asked, Jamie, do you have a Snap? Yes, I do have a Snapchat. It's under my name. But it's nice to have the band back. It's nice to have all the fans back. It's nice to have a nice JV game that's not a blowout for once. 2.3 seconds left to go. East St. Louis has possession. All right, East St. Louis has 3 timeouts to burn, so they're going to try to look to inbound it. They get a pass downfield, down court. They get to number 4. Number 4 throws up a shot. Montrez rebounds. The Tigers win. Fan reaction. And the Tigers win the JV game, come from behind, and remain undefeated on the season.
Go Tigers!
At the Luco Jackson Gym. At least in the streams we've done. We do not know what happened against Kip St. Louis. We also missed the game against Belleville East this weekend, so we don't actually know if the JV team's undefeated, but they're undefeated in my book. Tennyson, what are your thoughts on that finish there?
I don't even know what you said, but yeah.
Oh, okay. I asked what you thought of the finish, and you provided me with that. Cool. Anyways, change it to final on the stream, would you please? Thank you guys for watching the JV game. The varsity game will be starting soon. Pie Studios, try typing in Zoogie J on Snap, see if you can find it.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, please.
Looks like they're going to be doing one of the ceremonies right now, so we will be muted.
But I'd like to start with one that's close to my heart, special to my heart. Mary's been working for Edwardsville with the athletic department for over 30 years. And she recently celebrated her 95th birthday. And we love her to death. We love her to death, and she helps me keep things running here. Thank you so much, and happy birthday, dear.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are currently having technical difficulties with our stream. We will fix it momentarily, but we currently have a lot of fans that are standing around the vicinity of our cables, so we're thinking something got stepped on or messed with. But right now, we currently cannot switch between camera views.
So, it has been more than 30 years since the last class of the Edwardsville Athletic Hall of Fame was inducted. But tonight we're excited to introduce our recharter class. Of
Cover this, John, come on.
Please direct your attention to the northwest corner of the bleachers to welcome our class of 2022. When I say your name, if you're here, please stand up and be congratulated. In the contributor category is former athletic director Dick Ford.
Guys, we would love to turn up the audio, but currently our stream is dying because we can't switch camera views.
And Tom Noto-Pyle, please stand up. And our athletes probably over there inducting Joe Varsity, Imani Henderson, Stephen Piper, Joe Beavis, Samantha Vanessa, Darren Dowd, Amy Nelson, and Jimmy Gordy. In our teams category, we're inducting the 1956 boys basketball team, which finished second in state. The 1978 field hockey team, EHS's first state championship team. And the 1998 baseball team, which won a state championship, finished undefeated, and was ranked number 1 nationally.
Look, guys, we would love for you guys to be able to hear, but can you understand the fact that our stream is not working? So people in the chat, can you please give us a moment, because we cannot switch between cameras right now and actually provide you guys a full thing for this. This is the first time it's happened all year, so please bear with us, but please have patience. This is really aggravating for us, and we're trying to figure it out.
Let's have a round of applause for the 2022 EHS Hall of Fame recharter class. And by the way, we have not forgotten formally inducted Hall of Fame members from past years. At this time, we would ask that those in
Guys, we haven't figured out now. The stream is functioning, but sadly we lost like literally all of our viewers because for some reason we physically couldn't switch between cameras and we couldn't cover what we needed to cover. Someone stepped on a cable or something became unplugged and we figured it out, but yeah, well, I'm aware it works now, Spencer. Thank you. But yeah, we're really sorry for that. It's really unprofessional of us to have an issue. We haven't had issues like this all year, but yeah.
Here's Casey, daughter of Eric and Crystal Reinhoff.
It was not Tennyson's fault, Spencer. It was some random fan who probably stepped on the cable or did something wrong or messed with something. Our equipment is very old, some of the stuff we have, some of the cables, and the slightest amount of anything touching it can screw it up in a hurry. So, you can come, yeah. Anyways, yeah, we also have fans walking through here, so we have to talk if you hear us talking to them. we have all sorts of cables laying out and stuff for the stream, and a lot of people are walking in areas they shouldn't be, so we got to make sure nothing gets stepped on. Let's not argue in the chat, please and thank you. We're already having enough issues with the stream. We don't need to have any issues with the chat, please. Spencer in chat. Once again, guys, if you guys hear me responding to people in chat, remember we have a chat. You guys can ask us questions. Spencer BDP just asked, are you guys live streaming the sectionals next Sunday? Which sport are you referring to, Spencer? Because I don't think we have anything planned for any weekends coming up. I don't think we're going to be streaming anything, but if you have something you'd like us to stream, it's possible for us to do it. Maybe we might do it. Oh, yeah, we are not going to be streaming the swimming sectionals. We had to do that last year for the girls, and we worked 9 hours, no pay. It was extremely humid, and it ended up breaking some of our equipment due to the chlorine in the air. It ate the copper out of some of our machine. So we will not be doing swimming anytime soon. Oh yeah, we will be doing baseball this year, Spencer. Thank you for asking. We are really looking forward to that, so thank you. B. So the first baseball game broadcast should be probably like the end of March, mid-March. But anyways, those are the senior boys. By the way, not to toot my own horn, I made all the graphics for that, and the school gave us like a week to do it, and it took them a while to get us any types of pictures. So I made all the graphics like today, basically. So yeah. Also, it's Drew Maida said, "Is this archived?" Yes, this will be public on our channel. Tonight, it might not be, depending on whether or not they play copyrighted music on our stream, but in the end, it will eventually be back to normal, and it should be public for you guys all to watch back. Anyways, now I think we're going to have 15 minutes of pregame, and we should be able to get right on with our game between the East St. Louis Flyers and your Edwardsville Tigers. I'm also going to like reset the stream, not like reset the whole stream, but like reintroduce everything once the pregame starts for new viewers who haven't been watching all the way through JV. And yeah, Spencer, what's not coming on the player stats? If you saw the stats, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, Spencer, you okay? Yeah, that's what you're talking about. You're talking about the graphics, not the stats themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's broadcast of the basketball game between your Edwardsville Tigers and the East St. Louis Flyers. We're coming to you live from the Luco Jackson Gym. I'm James Zuckmeyer, and tonight we have a game that on paper should be a blowout, but it's senior night. Tigers got nothing to play for. Well, they got nothing to lose, but East St. Louis has a lot to play for tonight. East St. Louis, if they win tonight, will take the #1 spot in the Southwestern Conference on the season. Currently undefeated in conference, #1 offense in the entire conference. I believe currently scoring about 60 points per game. And, of course, as you know, Edwardsville's defense, #1 in conference as well. But the last 10 games haven't been very pretty for the Tigers. Coming into this game, Tigers are 3-7 in the last 10. East St. Louis, 8-2. They're on a roll. They're having a great season. And the Tigers are going to have to play really hard tonight if they want to have a chance to win this game. Now, on the East St. Louis side of things, if we could pan the one of the cameras over there, keep a lookout for number 23, Michaela Rich, number 1, Christian Jones, and number 35, Demarion Brown. Those are the top 3 scorers for East. Of course, for your Tigers, Bryce Spiller, Malik Allen, Isaiah Kloster. You know, you get it. If you watched this before, you know who to look for. So tonight, though, we're in front of a full audience, which is really wonderful. And got the band back, almost full stand section. Got all sorts of parents everywhere. It's like the beginning of the season all over again. But this time, we're not going against Alton. That was the last time we actually had fans was against Alton. And that game was, against a lot weaker opponent, and it was a really close game. Tonight, we're going against one of the top teams in the area. So let's see if the Tigers can hang on and stay competitive with this really good team. Anyways, for now, we'll leave you guys with the pregame. I'm James Zuckmeyer, and on the cameras tonight we have Thomas Tennyson. What's his last name?
I can't hear what you're saying on that.
What's his last name?
Almost. ALMOS.
All right, Thomas Almost on the cameras, along with John Deichel. Running the TriCasters, Tennyson Rose, and I'm James Zuckmeyer. We'll go back to the pregame. Man, is it nice or what to have the band back? Tennyson actually right next to me right now. I just wanted to ask him about the band really quickly. So tonight, I noticed you're not down there. So why, the people that showed up tonight, why are they there but you're not?
Oh, they're here for extra credit, actually. It's an extra credit event.
So if you're on band, you don't actually have to show up to all the different events. You can just do, extra credit type stuff.
Some of them are optional, some of them are not optional.
Okay. But this is just to help your actual grade in band, right?
Yeah.
All right.
But it's also a very enjoyable experience. Everybody loves coming to the games,
Yep. All right, we're trying to get some ads out for the band right there. So if you want to join the band, you're in middle school looking to get interested in something. I never did it, but Tennyson did. From what I've heard, it's a lot of fun. You learn a lot. You get to meet a lot of cool people. So consider it. And also consider joining broadcasting. Next year, I'm not going to be here. We're going to need somebody new to announce games. So if you think you got a voice for it or you want to try it yourself, give it a shot next year. I'm looking forward to moving on to college. But I'm going to miss this, and I really hope we have some people ready to replace me. Of course, I think Tennyson will do a good job running the TriCaster and that stuff, but I don't know if he wants to put his voice out there for everyone in front of the school to hear.
I'm working on it.
Okay. Well, he says he's working on it. And also for the people in the chat arguing, I mean, I'm not going to say you're wrong, but maybe we shouldn't accuse the other school of doing things. That'd probably be a good idea. And I'm going to just shut up before I get myself in trouble and go back to just letting you guys watch the pregame. To answer your question, Spencer, not enough people are in broadcasting. Not enough. The reason why today's morning announcement was short, I'm assuming, is just we just didn't have many announcements to cover. And it wouldn't have been a good idea to have a long morning announcement today because the school did not acknowledge the fact that we had the video announcements until after they already read off all of our announcements. So, and also the only thing we had to show was some ads for some different clubs and stuff. I don't do them anymore, but Tennyson was the one that edited them. Hopefully next week we can get some basketball highlights in there. Hopefully there's some highlight-worthy moments tonight. And also, guys, remember, we do have the live chat. I'm going to keep reminding you guys about that because we do love interacting with you guys, answering your questions that you may have about the stream, how it works, all this type of stuff. So we love hearing from you guys, so please be sure to use that. But, of course, to use it, you have to subscribe to the channel. So, if you can't use the chat currently and you're wondering why you can't, you have to subscribe. It's free. It doesn't hurt you in any way. All it does is help support a local club at the school, and it allows us to keep making more content because, it shows people are actually interested in our channel and what we do. Also, the fan vote, please check that out. Just be sure to, we already know what the results are going to be. It's going to be mainly Edwardsville fans, but we'd love to hear from you guys. Just see, how many people we got from East St. watching, how many people from Edwardsville, yada, yada, yada. We love hearing that type of stuff. It just gives us an idea of what our audience is and what things we need to say at what time. Are we going to see any dunks tonight? I don't know, man. Some of these East St. Louis players look like they're pretty capable. Of course, on their team right now, they got McCaleb Rich and Christian Jones. McCaleb Rich averaging 19.1 points per game. Christian Jones, 15.5. So, both very capable scorers. I wouldn't be surprised if they could. Oh. Well, that was new. Haven't had that before at a basketball game this year. Got to have someone sing the national anthem. But hopefully afterwards we're not singing the blues, we're singing Sweet Victory, because, dude, the Tigers, dude, they've lost the last few home streams. We're looking for a W. They're looking to get their season back on track. And that win against East St. Louis would be huge tonight. Thank you guys all so much for showing up. 48 viewers. I am James Zuckmeyer, and you're watching the EHS broadcast on YouTube channel. 3 minutes till the game starts. I'll leave you guys with the cheerleaders for now. And sit back, relax, get some food, because this game is either going to be a blowout or it's going to be a really good game. So hopefully it's the latter. We'll see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, about 20 seconds until the game is about to start. A matchup here tonight between your Edwardsville Tigers and the St. Louis Flyers. Already explained to you everything you need to know. So before we get into the tip-off, they're probably going to announce everybody, and we'll have to leave it with the PA guys. So I guess we have to turn up the volume, I guess, on stream. Yep, it's still turned up. Okay, that worked.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Edwardsville High School, where the St. Louis Flyers will take on your very own Edwardsville Tigers. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Flyers. Starting at guard. guard, 5'7" junior, number 5, McKinley Faulkner. And forward, 6'6" junior, number 23, Michaela Rich. And forward, 6'2" senior, number 30, Davion Hawkins. And center, 6'7" junior, number 35, Demarion Brown. And now for your Edwardsville Tigers. Starting forward, 6' senior, number 5, Shane Brooklyn. Other guard, 6'4" senior, number 11, Marsh Green. And forward, 6'2" senior, number 14, Lucas Green. And forward, 6'3" senior, number 24, Jacob Seaver. And center, 6'4" senior, number 32, Sean Hodges.
Alrighty, guys. Well, they're ready for tip-off. So are we here for EHS Broadcasting. Team seems more hyped up than I've seen all year. Tennyson, would I be right in saying that?
Correct.
Seems like everybody's into it. Of course, Batta's putting out the seniors first, so this would not be the starting lineup for the Tigers. But I think they're just going to have more of a sense of just trying to get the seniors out there having some fun tonight. And honestly, when you try to have fun, good things can happen. First screen take tip-off. And that'll be, I believe that's Rich. So now I actually got to get the scores and actual letters and that stuff, not letters, numbers and that stuff pulled up so I actually know who's who. Currently, for East St. Louis, that is Christian Jones, number 1. Number 5 is McKinley Faulkner. I'm not going to go through the entire roster. Let's face it, we'll figure it out later. Spin move, tries to get it over to the tall man, 6'7". 30. Oh, the crowd got that loud for a rebound. Oh no, we're in for a game today. Demarion Brown, I believe. Yeah, that's the 6'7" forward. Hoffman to Green, Packett. Looks like they're gonna try to. Yep, they're gonna rotate it around. Get Siebers. Some of these guys we have not seen like any games so far this year. So, let's see how they act against the top team in the conference right now. Let's see how they adjust to this team and against, the speed of this team. Tigers still can't really find an opening. They've been kind of forced out past the three-point line for most of this possession so far. Having a hard time getting in deep. Say, these guys have not been on the court together really at all so far this season. This group. Greer from 3! Oh, no good. On to the senior night. Come on, Rim. You got to let those in. Oh, great move by number 1. Somehow that ball gets number 23. And his shot will fall. So, Caleb Rich, averaging 19.1 points per game, gets his first points of the game. And those are the first points scored by either team. Ah, man. Greer around everybody. Oh, tries to find Siebers outside, can't. And it's going to be more points, looks like, for East. Yep, I called it. I called it in the pregame. I told you one of them could dunk. First dunk I've seen all season here at the Luco Jackson Gym. Siebers from 3. That shot won't fall either. So it's a 4-point lead early for the Flyers. We'll see how long Battis rolls with the seniors. Greer fights for the ball. Gets it over to Green. And the Tigers get possession back. And you can hear Tennyson next to me getting hyped. Even though we're losing by, but we're losing, but we got to celebrate the small victories. Now Packett's holding on to it, looking for everyone to get in position. Offense not one moving, everyone's standing still. Now they got Green, now they all start moving, the play starts. Hoffman finds Green. Siebers again. See if the Tigers can get the offense going. They have been struggling all year offensively. I believe second or third worst as far as offense goes in the Southwestern Conference. So tonight, we'll just see on senior night, can they keep up with the best team in the conference as far as offense goes? I don't know if they're going to be able to, but honestly, as long as they have a good time, the seniors get to have a memorable final night, I think that's all they're really hoping for. Packett. Oh, there we go! 360 under the basket. First points of the game for the Tigers. Packett on his senior night. Get some points early for the Tigers. He currently is averaging on the season 2.2 points per game, so not a big scorer. Usually just kind of the big man who gets deep, distributes the ball pretty well. And they're playing keep away with our defense. They're just passing it all around him, but Siebers will rebound. Tigers will go back the other way. A chance to tie the game up right here if they can get some points. Green to Hoffman. Siebers, now Packett. Looking for someone to get open. No one really open right now. All guarded. Now finds Hoffman to dump it off to. East St. Louis playing some impressive defense, not leaving too many people open so far. Now Green gets it in deep. Takes it back out. So yeah, there's just no way to get in deep. Looks like Kloster and Bush are currently sitting over there waiting to get subbed in. So the next stoppage of play, we should see some subs coming in for the Tigers. If I were to guess, it'd probably be Hoffman and Siebers coming out. And that could be an interesting lineup on there. You could have Greer, you could have Hirsch, Green, and Packett. I mean, that would be a... and then you have Bush and Kloster. That'd be a pretty powerful, I think, five-guy unit right there. Hirsch shot going to roll off the rim. No good. East going to go back the other way. Just tearing through our defense is Christian Jones, but he takes it out of bounds. Tigers get the ball. And now Kloster, Bush, and Allen all come into the game. So Greer out. Oh, Green's out. And Siebers. I don't know. I don't know why Green's always pulled out. He's so good defensively. Against a team like East St., I feel like you really need that. And a timeout is called. I'm not sure by which team yet. We're waiting for them to update the scoreboard. Was there even a timeout called? Because they didn't update the scoreboard. Was there a timeout called? They didn't update the scoreboard. I don't know why we have a stoppage. Well, if you know in the chat, please tell us. Because, we're trying to learn too. Anyways, here are the cheer team. Did you hit me? Anyways, we're back. We just had some people walking by, making sure nobody was stepping on cables or anything like that. But now we're back in play. So now we're going to see more of the Tigers' actual starting five. They have the best players out there. Allen has to reach up high to get that ball. Pass is a little bit hot to handle, but he hangs on. Gets it in the cluster in deep. Oh, great defensive play there from number 3, Terrell Scott. But East St. Louis makes another mistake. Tigers get the ball back. Yeah, we're at standing capacity in the student area. Just don't show the top of it on camera because then that'd be proven wrong. We're almost complete capacity in the student area. How about that? They're all on their feet though, regardless. So hopefully we get a good game for them to watch because they're loyal fans. They all showed up today to celebrate senior night. And foul called against East St. Louis. So Hoffman out now, Marquetto in. Tigers trying out a different lineup than what they normally would. Let's see if it pays off for them. Looking to see if I can find Spiller on the bench. I don't know if he's actually on the bench or if he'll be seeing any action in this game at all. And there's Marquetto getting the 3. Tigers take the lead. 5-4. Take a picture. Take a picture. We're beating East St. I'm joking. I just wouldn't get used to it, but I enjoy it while it's here. But you know East St's going to figure it out. Number 3, air balls. But they say they kept it in bounds. And now the fans are chanting air ball here at the Luco Jackson gym. They're really into it tonight. I'm liking the energy I'm feeling here. Now Bush passes off the packet. I got Closter. They're just going to keep playing around outside looking for an opening. We have less than a minute to go here in the first quarter. This has gone by quick. Not a lot of scoring here to start the game. Not going to complain with that. Marquetto keeps the ball. Oh, and they're going to really step past half. I mean, he got a toe pass, but I didn't think the refs were going to be that strict on it, you know. Let him play. I'm trolling. That was he definitely stepped past, but now East St. Louis gets the ball back. I think they're going to get points on this possession. Or not. Good play from Closter, and they fight to keep it in. Look at them proving me wrong. And now Tigers got an odd man break. See if they can find somebody. They get Marquetto across court. But East St. Louis back to guard him. Now Packett taking it himself. Looking for some help. Finds Closter. Now Bush going to try to do it himself. No, he won't. Finds Packett on the outside. Packett shoots over everybody. Oh, what a shot. 0's on the clock. Buzzer beater. That's going in the morning announcements.
Yes, sir.
Reminds us of that Alton game where we hit that three-pointer. Double overtime to win the game. That's the Packett we know and love. Anyways, here are the East St. Louis cheerleaders. All right, second quarter starts now. Mr. Bass has to be kind of happy with the start here. Defensively, though, they've definitely done a pretty good job. But offensively, I'm kind of worried about the production. I mean, 7 points for the first half. I mean, and 4 points for East St. Louis. It's not a lot of scoring. But the Tigers, it's just been trying to just score all season. It's just been really hard for them. So let's see if they can keep it up here in the second quarter and throughout the rest of the game. Tillman in the game now, and all seniors have been rotated out. They find Marquetto in deep. Oh, there we go! Sorry, I'm getting a little excited because we're beating a team that's really good. And we're actually scoring, which the last few games, like I know I shouldn't be that, excited about it, but the last few games we haven't exactly done the greatest, so it's nice to see us putting up some points and be a little bit competitive. Pie Studios in the chat said, Jamie, have you noticed that the main camera is out of focus on the far right side? We'll have to keep a lookout for that. Tennyson, can you keep a lookout for that? He's saying that the camera is out of focus on that whenever we're on the right side.
We'll try to work on it. Yeah.
Marquetto draws a foul.
Apparently the camera's out of focus.
Well, just keep a lookout for it. See if it actually is or if it's just him tripping. Yeah, we'll keep a lookout for it. Thank you for letting us know in chat. We always like hearing stuff like that. Especially, see, as you know, Pie Studios, he's a high school student. He actually knows how to use chat and stuff like that. And he's actually giving us advice. So for you guys, the parents watching our games, could you guys use the chat? It really help us out. And we have another dunk. So both Caleb Rich and Christian Jones have dunked so far this game for East St. Louis. In the pregame, someone asked if we're going to see any dunks. I said maybe we would from those two players, but just, even though I'd never seen them done it before. And so far they proved me right, both of them. Packett coming in for Bush. I like that move from Battis right there. Bush just so far hasn't done anything offensively so far in this game. Meanwhile, Packett already had some points before he went out. And he's a senior, so nice to get the seniors back in. Closter to inbound. Closter finds Tillman. Uh-oh. And Packett almost turns it over. But it will be a foul against East St. Louis, so we will keep possession.
Entering the game for Flyers, number 0, Robert McCline, Jr.
6 minutes, 35 seconds left to go here in the second half. I mean, first half, darn it. Can't speak English, apparently. Packett gets a hand to the face. Refs don't see it. And they end up giving up the ball. But he makes a good defensive play at the end. Okay, he makes up for it. So I know it's still going to be St. Louis ball, but he gets some hands to the face, turns the ball over, but still fights back to break up the break. And it actually won't be clean. They're actually going to give him free throws for that. Oh, my Lord. Let's see. Is our score correct? Our score is correct on stream, but Tennyson has to switch between cameras and change a few things, so every once in a while he might be a little bit behind, but eventually we catch up. So yes, our score is correct. Currently at the line, that's number 3, Terrell Scott, 83.3% free throw shooter on the season, but he's only shot 6. That was a 7th. And that shot is good, so 9-9 is our score. They're currently getting swarmed out there. East St. Louis figures they can press, and they do a great job of pressing, and then they get back right away. So their strategy seems to be working pretty well for them. Someone trying to put a move, but can't get him to budge. Christian Jones, good defense. Marquetto has to spin around. Now Tillman in the Closter in deep, and they find Closter in deep. Like I said last stream, you get him the ball in deep, he's going to burn you. He did right there. 11-9 the score. What a duo they have right there. Christian Jones to Caleb Rich. Just great chemistry there from those two. Marquetto makes a man miss. Gets to the Packett. Oh, that would have been a great opportunity to shoot. Packett gets a guy to fall over as well. East St. Louis tripping all over themselves here. See if Edwardsville can capitalize. Now trailing by 1. Don't want to get too far behind. That's been the issue the last few games. You get behind early, it's hard to come back later in the game. So let's see if they can hang with them here, get some points in this possession, keep the game close. Marquetto to Allen. Allen been quiet so far. Tillman looking for some help. Getting worked on by number 1, Christian Jones. Tigers still keep possession. Allen from 3. That one looks off the mark. And it is, but a shooting foul called on the play. So he will go to the line. Free throw. Malik Allen on the season right now. He is 69.2% from the free throw line. Let's see if he can be 100% right here. And that's a no. Well, I tried. Believe he is shooting 3, though, so. Makes the second one, so we are tied at 12. So needs to make the last one here. Hirsch Green coming back in the game for Gloucester. And looks like they're also trying to get Bush back. Interesting move. Very interesting move. Gloucester scoring some points. And Marquetto also getting some points for the Tigers, but both have now been subbed out. But I like moving Green back in. Tall defensive guy. And 2 out of 3 is Allen. So Tigers regain the lead. 13-12 is our score. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left to go here in the first half at the Luco Jackson Gym. 56 people watching the stream. Thank you guys so much for showing up. And if you guys do enjoy these streams, want to see more in the future, even though the season is almost over, be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. And travel called against East St. Louis. I believe that is number 5. Number 5, McKinley Falconer. That's a name. And remember, guys, we do have the fan chat. So if you guys want to vote for which team you're rooting for, just go in our chat. If you're subscribed, you can vote in it. And we'd love hearing from you guys. This stream should get a lot of viewers, though. We got 55 people watching right now. This could be one of our most viewed streams next to the Collinsville one we had, which I think we had over 100 live viewers at one time during that, which was kind of nuts. Anyways, I digress. Let's get back to this. Allen now with the ball to Tillman. Packet. East St. Louis really not moving around, not falling for an Edwardsville's place here. But Tillman makes a good move, gets around a few defenders, finds Packet to Allen. Allen had an open 3, opts not to shoot, goes in deep, around a few defenders. What a play from Allen! Allen knocks it down. 17-12. Wait, no, 15-12. They updated it immediately. So during the JV game, those people running the scoreboard were waiting like a solid 10 seconds to update the score. During this one, as soon as the ball went in, they updated it. Packet with a steal. And now Edwardsville gets the ball back. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. And they got numbers, but they just opt not to go for it. They had some open people, could have had an opportunity there, but now they're going to have to slow it down and get somebody open again. You're not going to keep East St. Louis quiet for long, so try to get a big lead now. Score as many as you can while they're on their heels. There we go. Packet draws foul. So Howard Kinsler, his first foul of the game. So Gloucester looks like he's going to come back in for Green as well. So we have a timeout. Did they say it was us or them?
Yes, EHS.
EHS timeout? Well, they're not updating it on the scoreboard, so that's helpful. Anyways, here come the cheerleaders, so we'll put them on, and I'll shut up.
Number who?
Whistle is blown. Play will resume here shortly. Tigers currently holding a 3-point lead over the Flyers, but you got to imagine Flyers aren't going to let this fly for long. No pun intended. They have too powerful an offense to let this happen to them, so I think they're going to start figuring it out here in a hurry. But the question once again remains, can Edwardsville keep up? It's all season long. Offense has been the issue. Defense has been the only thing that's probably helped them into some of these games. And so far today, the defense has been standing on its head, basically. Just doing everything it can to keep them in. And the offense has actually showed up and matched. Packet goes around the outside looking for somebody. No one open. Finds Tillman finally. Tillman tries to put a move on. East St. Louis, though, playing some tight defense. Not falling for it. Risky pass, but Allen gets around, looks for some space, gets it to Packet to Tillman. No one wants to shoot it. Had an opportunity there, just opts not to take it. And now they will. Oh, Gloucester thought about it. Now he's going to cut to the basket. And number 23 slaps it away over the top. Foul on the play. I thought for a moment we were about to see Closter shooting a 3. That's not the use for him. Normally he does all of his business down in the paint. Closter 50% on the season from the free throw line, 14 of 28 attempts. Hopefully he can be perfect here. Let's see. And so far he is. So Tennyson, maybe you were finally right for once. Maybe we do have a chance in this game.
We do.
Well, I mean, you're the expert, so of course you're always right. Now, you've never been wrong on our stream. You've never, ever been wrong. That would never happen.
Give Closter a shout out for being on the morning announcements.
Oh yeah, Closter was on the morning announcements this morning. I talked to his mom. She's currently watching the snack bar. You know, he actually watches our streams afterwards. He usually goes back and watches them.
Shout out.
Yeah. So thank you, Closter, for coming out and watching our streams. Packet being worked on by number 23. Now they get it off to. Oh, who's that? Oh, whoever he is, he just missed a shot. So that would be number 30. That'd be Davion Hawkins. That was the one that missed a shot there for East St. Someone puts a move on, ball behind his back. Working all over number 5, but number 5 not budging. McKinley Falconer playing some great defense so far in this game, not falling for anything. And he's had pretty good positioning. Despite being one of the smaller guys on the court, he seems to be able to deal with anybody. Closter to Bush. Bush just trying to get the ball to Tillman, so he's talking to Tillman, trying to get him open, but no one is open for him. He got to lob one up for Packet. Contact as he got there. Pass interference, number 30, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. Oh, wait, wrong sport. So Packet will go to the line. So far in this game, 66%. Made 2 of 3 earlier on the season. Once again, 66.7%. So, honestly, no, he's right on track. Yeah, 66.7. That's two-thirds about. Makes that one as well. 17-12, 5-point lead for the Tigers. 1:23 left to go here in the first half. Tigers currently over the top of the number 1 team, well, number 2 currently in the conference, East St. Louis. But if they win tonight, they will be number 1. Packet knocks them both down. 18-12 is our score. I don't know how they're going to guard this kid. He's massive. 6'7" high school. Foster gets called for a foul, and the basket does count. The basket did count. Yeah. So on the season, Demarion Brown, 45.5% from the free throw line. Has not been his year. And he showed us why right there. So a minute to go here in the first half. Tigers currently have a lead, something I haven't been able to say in a lot of our last few games. And it is really refreshing. Allen knocks down some more points. He's getting involved tonight, has 6 points, tied with Packet with 6. Currently leading the Tigers. Say he's the second highest scorer on the team, but he has not been very active in a lot of the home games as of late. So it's nice to see him getting some work. Demarion Brown averaging 8 points per game, and gets some more for himself right there. So he has 4 in the game, 4 in the first half. Gets that in the second half. Therefore, he's on target to reach his average. What bit rate you guys broadcast at? That's a good question. Let me check that for you really quickly. Problem is I have to use my left hand on the mouse because, you know, let's see, what's our bit rate? We are currently at 6506 bit rate. Which is just, we played around with a slider a little bit just because it has a performance meter and how well it's going to run on the computer, so that's what the bit rate's kind of based off of for us. It's not because it's a specific number or it matches the resolution or anything, it's just so it runs all right. So we haven't had any issues with lag all year. It's been, the school Wi-Fi will not allow us to stream in 1080p. It says it's 1080p. The TriCaster thinks it's 1080p, but it's really not 1080p. It's actually much lower quality. Closter Gets it out to Tillman. Tigers trying to get some more points here before the end of the half. Tillman being swarmed back there. Needs to find somebody. Jumps in the air, finds Bush. They get it to, oh, Allen was wide open down there, just thrown over his head. East St. Louis will get the ball back and has a chance to bring this game back within a one-possession game. Hirsch Green comes in for Tillman after that one. Ah, shit. Oh, I swore on stream. That's great. I'm trying to rewind, but this thing is dumb. Tennyson, why do you use a trackpad?
I left my mouse at home.
Cringe. A lot of fighting in deep. Foul called. They're going to send number 23 to the line, Caleb Rich. Yeah, we would love to be able to stream in 1080p, but the school gives us what we get. We're stuck with their Wi-Fi, even though we are hooked up to Ethernet. This is the best we can do. And the cameras we have are capable of 4K. Our equipment is capable of 4K, but we just can't do it, sadly. Packets out. Marquetto in. 7 seconds left to go here. Caleb Rich from the free throw line on the season. 68.3%. Misses that one. Tigers will get the last possession. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And some great defense there from the Flyers at the end of the half to keep it a one-possession game. So at the half, we currently have a score of 20-17. Your Tigers are leading over the East St. Louis Flyers. Yep, you heard me right, and I'm just as surprised as you are. Anyways, we're going to head to half. I'm sure the band will be out here, and if no one comes out to do a performance, we will have the second annual broadcasting race around the indoor track, which is going to be kind of hard because we have spectators walking, but, you know, we'll just run them over.
Tonight, they will be performing their double qualifying routine. Good luck this weekend, girls. Come on out, HS, watch the dance team.
All right, so because the dance team is going to be doing performance, we will not be doing our stupid little race. But honestly, this is going to be more entertaining for you guys anyways. Well, that was the dance team, and that was probably the best performance they put on so far this year for us. That was really good. So, someone's trying to call me out in the chat. They're trying to say, why is this broadcast always so negative? And that I'm talking about how EHS is going to get blown out every 2 seconds. So you haven't watched a single game this season. I'm just going to address you really quickly. So our team this year against Collinsville and O'Fallon got mauled. When we played against Madison as of late, we got destroyed. And it's not like we played bad, it's just the other teams are really, really good. So when you play against a team as good as East St. Louis, and they have as much on the line as they do tonight, with having a chance to take the lead in the conference for the first time since earlier this season, I have a right to be a little skeptical of our chances of winning. But so far, the Tigers have done a wonderful job of keeping themselves into this game, playing solid defense, and honestly, we still got the lead, so anything's possible, but I have a right to be a little skeptical. That's just my prediction. I'm not negative. I'm actually happy. Anyways, I'll stop complaining about the people in the chat. And honestly, use the chat. It gives me something to talk about, gives us something to look at. And if you have something funny or something to add to the stream or some suggestion for us, leave it there because, honestly, it's just something for us to do. Especially right now, we're at half. We have nothing else better to do. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so we did say that if they had a dance performance, we wouldn't do a race. And also, since we have so many spectators around, we also said we wouldn't be doing it. But we're going to do a race anyways between our broadcasting members. Tonight we'll have Tennyson Rose and Thomas Almos. They're not on camera yet. They will be in a moment. They're currently walking down to where they're going to race. So, give us a moment, and we will get that covered for you guys. So, John, yep, brilliant towards the start line. Tennyson and Thomas will get lined up. And they'll be racing from one end of the indoor track to the other. So, John, if you would zoom out just a little bit. All right, guys, get lined up. On your mark, get set, go. And they're off. Thomas got the early lead, but he was waiting for Tennyson. No, Tennyson overtakes him in the meantime. It's a close race to the end. And Thomas is our winner of the broadcasting race at halftime. Anyways, that was something fun. Let's get back to half. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we are currently reviewing the footage on the race to determine the winner.
Well, okay, where was the stop line?
It was going to be straight, like, right at the end of the fence. Come on, we got to review this. Come on, let's go back. Let's go back. We're currently reviewing the footage.
What's the jump start?
Yeah, but you got ahead of him, and then he came back.
I don't know.
It's a close finish. Well, we got a minute left, so how about John, you go down there, we'll run it from this side all the way down. We will do a rematch. This is so important, guys. This is more important than the game. I'm kidding, it's not even close, which is important as the game. We're going to have a rematch here between Thomas and Tennyson. All right, John, pan the camera over. It's going to be kind of hard for him to do. He's going to try because there are fans in the way. And yeah, they're going to go all the way down there, and they're going to run back towards us. This is something stupid. We have a minute left to go in half, so it's something entertaining for you guys at home to watch. The least athletic people, of course, we're the broadcasting team. We're not playing the sports, and we're currently doing an athletic event for your guys' amusement. All right, guys. Get lined up, and I'm going to stand here and be able to actually judge. And do not jump the start this time, Thomas. On your mark, get set, go! And they are off. It's kind of hard to tell with the way Tennyson and Thomas. It's a photo finish. It's a photo finish, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to review the footage on that one. We have no clue who won. But we got 30 seconds left, so we'll focus on the basketball. I'll get the replay of all that stuff. So Thomas, go back to the wide shot, point it towards the team, and we'll review the footage. It's very hard to tell who won, but I'm going to have to give that one to Thomas. Thomas looked like he was in the lead, so Thomas is this week's broadcasting sprinter. I don't know what's called. What's the title? What's the title we're going to give him every week?
I don't know. Put your comments and the suggestions in the chat.
How about the fastest caster?
Fastest nerd.
Yeah. The world's fastest nerd. I don't know, the fastest caster because we're broadcasters. Yeah, that would work.
Huh?
The fastest caster, or the Fast Caster Award.
Fast caster.
He's the Fast Caster of the Week. And we still actually maintain viewers during that. Do you believe that? We actually maintain viewers. Also, let's change the third quarter. It was third quarter going to start here. Edwardsville currently leading the Flyers by a score of 20-17. But the Flyers will start off with the ball.
Third quarter.
All the fans are back on their feet now. I think that's just what they're going to be doing all game. Good move by number 23 to get in the middle. Runs over one of the players, but he did it legally. And looked like a hand to the face, maybe. So they're going to send number 35, Demarion Brown, back to the line. 45.5% on the year, so he is by far the worst free throw shooter on either side. But let's see right here if he can help his team out, get him a little bit closer. East St. Louis with the ball again. Throw it in to the 6'7" guy. I think all you got just to do is throw it up over everybody else. Runs over Packett, and they're going to count the basket. 20-19 the score. He's a physical player. Kind of have to be when you're 6'7". You can just run guys over like that.
A little bit dirty.
Looks like they have Green currently waiting to get subbed in for the Tigers. Allen now with the ball. Gets it to Marquetto. Marquetto, one of those guys I'm sure they're banking on just becoming a real dominant player by the time he gets to his senior year. I believe he's currently I think he's a sophomore currently. So has 2 more years to grow and develop, but I think they're really looking to him and other guys on the JV team like Johnny Robinson, all that type of stuff for next year and the years to come. But right now I think they're going to need something from him because East St. Louis is not going to back off. They've already cut the deficit back down to 1. Tigers got to get back on their horse and try to run up the score as quickly as possible. Like I said, you get up early or you can just get a big lead. It would really help. In these neck and neck games, Tigers usually, it's neck and neck to start and they start to fizzle out. And Bush almost loses possession, but he's fast enough to get the ball back. There's just no one getting open down low right now, and that's where the Tigers usually do all their work. They get to Allen. Allen from outside. That shot not going to fall, and it's going to be rebounded by East St. 3-pointers just haven't been falling the last few games for the Tigers, and earlier in the season, whenever we were winning games, That really was the key for us. Number 5 knocks that down. East St. Louis retakes the lead. The score is now 20-21, East St. Louis. Smart play by Allen there, grabs the ball as it's going out of bounds and threw it against the East St. Louis player so his team would keep possession like that. Closter out, Green back in, Packet to inbound.
I don't even know if I hear you. Maybe I'm gonna hit my headphones there.
Yeah, look, Tennyson, can you hear me?
No.
Can you hear me? Oh, well, you mean on stream. We're just having some microphone. Well, Tennyson's currently trying to make sure the microphone's actually functioning. You guys can hear me on stream, I believe. He also has the stream paused, so that might be part of the issue. And it's going to be a foul against Michaela Rich.
It's number 21, Isaiah Foster, readers again.
And Closter's going to go right back in for Green. So he takes him out for Green and then puts him back in within the next few minutes. Interesting to see what the strategy was there from Mr. Battis. I'm sure he had something in mind. Packet to Closter. Closter looking for Allen on the inside, but the pass gets tipped. Allen still gets it somehow. Gets out to Packet. Has openings, looking for something. And they wait too long, and now they have to get reset. Had an opportunity, but the Tigers were a little hesitant there to shoot the ball. Now Packet, open, thinks about shooting the 3, opts not to. I think one of the issues, though, is East St. Louis knows that whenever Closter has the ball outside three-point range, he's not going to shoot it. That's just not his game. So they're not fooled. But if he gets open down and deep and they get him the ball, they know that they're going to be screwed. You know, Thomas's mic is not supposed to be on. Neither is Tennyson's or any of theirs. It's just supposed to be me. So thank you for asking in chat, though. We like hearing your guys' questions. We like hearing from you guys. Oh, they find Marquetto in deep. A little bit of lapse in the defense. But they're going to be ruled that he did something wrong. The fans do definitely not like that. But East St. Louis is going to get the ball back. Can't do much about it. It's already happened. Can't argue with the ref. But the Tigers did finally find a way to get through the defense. It just took a really, really long time. 4:20 left to go in the third quarter. Nice for one. Number 5 left wide open. Going to shoot from 3. Knocks it down. On the season, Falconer, 50% for, oh, he's a 50% for, oh my God, three-pointer shooter. He's 14 of 18. So that's one guy you cannot leave open out there. He will punish you, apparently. They find Bush, going to try to do it himself. Finds Allen. Allen, open 3. Allen knocks it down. Tigers make it a one-point game again. Timeout taken by the Tigers. So Allen with 9 points on the game. And I believe that's more than what he normally averages. He only averages 7.9 points per game. He's already passed that in this one against a really stout team. Mr. Battis going to rally the troops, see what they can do differently here. They're down by a point. The defense of East St. Louis has done a really, really good job throughout the course of this game. We'll see what they decide to do to try to break that. I mean, so far this year against every team, the offense has been an issue. We'll see if finally they can figure out the formula and start putting some more points up on the board. Relatively low-scoring game, like most of the games have been this season for the Tigers. They usually keep the other team from scoring a bunch, but on the other hand, they also can't score much themselves. And it sounds like I'm being negative. I'm really not. I'm just making an observation. I cannot play basketball to save my life. Like, I can play it, but I cannot shoot to save my life. Offensively, I am useless. So, I'm in the same boat they are, except that they're way better than I am. So don't think I'm talking crap or anything or acting like I can do better. I don't want to hear that. I've had people in the past send me DMs or something saying I'm talking crap when I'm really not. I mean, I have complete respect for the players and coaches and all that stuff. Anyways, there's my little rant. There's my little disclaimer. And let's get back to the basketball game, which is what we all came here to watch. 49 viewers, though. We're keeping a decent amount of viewers. Liking that. It's East St. Louis ball. Christian Jones working on Allen. Gets it in deep. Pass too hot to handle. Fumbled, and then Tigers are going to be able to get it out. It's off from great passing down low. So Tillman finds Closter. Closter, though, being forced almost past the half court. Finds Tillman. Tillman comes in deep. Packet to Marquetto. To Closter. No one wants to shoot it. And you can see the bench all standing up. They thought they were going to get a shot off. Battis not happy either. But their sure-handed three-point shooter and Spiller just isn't here for the game. They haven't put him in. I don't see him on the bench either. Maybe it's a COVID thing. I'm not sure. But they find Packet in deep, and the Tigers have retaken the lead. 25-24 your score, with 2:30 left to go here in the third quarter. I think that's the highest it's been all stream. 54 people watching. If you're new, be sure to subscribe for any future content. And if you want to access the chat, be able to talk to us, talk to other people in the chat, just be sure to subscribe. As long as you subscribe for more than a minute, you'll be able to talk in our chat and participate in any fan votes or polls we put up there. East St. wants a foul. Didn't get it, though. Normally, you'd think, I think that'd be normally called a foul. That play right there looked like the Tigers got their hands in there. Got a little handsy, but won't be called a foul, but it is out of bounds on them, so East St. Louis will inbound. They caught Tillman sleeping, and then Marquetto gets in there deep, tries to rip the ball away, and will be called for a foul.
Foul number 15 on Marquetto. As number 4, Jordan Bush enters the game for the Tigers.
Jordan Bush back in, Tillman out. Interesting. I think I'm just trying to give him a rest. Tillman's done a pretty good job so far this half, being able to get those nice passes in deep. Actually, nah. So Michaela Bridge with the ball right now. Okay, they have a screen set up. Shoots from three. No good. Closser off his hands. Then off of East St. Christian Jones, and it'll be Tigers' ball, so Closser will inbound. Wait. Bush isn't going to inbound it? That's been his job all season. He's unemployed now. What's he going to do? How is he going to feed his family? He doesn't have his job anymore. Anyways, enough of my stupid jokes. He currently has the ball. Currently looking for an opening. Gets around his defender. Finally shakes him loose. But he's going to reset. I do like it. You know, the Tigers, I don't like that they're being so hesitant tonight. But on the other hand, they're not forcing stupid mistakes. Bush going to try to do it all himself. No, he won't. Gets it to Allen. Allen tries to get through his defender. Loses the ball, and it actually bounces straight to Bush. So they reset. Going to take it around. They get it to Closter. Closter looking for somebody. Finds Marquetto. 25-24 with a minute remaining. Marquetto puts on a good move. Breaks his own ankles, but gets the pass off to Packet. The moves were so good, he physically broke his own ankles. I mean, he's balling out there. Now Marquetto gets past one guy. Puts a shoulder into another. Gets trapped in the corner. Finds a pass to Bush. Now to Allen. Tigers controlling the clock. 40 seconds left to go here. Closter finds Packet. Eventually, East St. Louis has to make a mistake, at least you'd think. Going to leave somebody open. That's what the Tigers are banking on. Going to take their sweet time. Less than 30 seconds. This possession has lasted over a minute now, officially. Packet to Bush. Back to Packet. Now Marquetto. Crowd getting a little restless here. Looking for something. Less than 10 seconds left to go. Going to have to find something here. Allen, 5 seconds left. Allen driving to the basket, over the top of everybody. Oh, what a play from Allen! Morning announcements, put it in there. Time runs out. Tigers currently have a 3-point lead going into the fourth quarter. And that's how you control the ball right there. Kept possession for over a minute. Tennyson, what do you think of that possession right there? And don't yell into the mic. Like every single time you talk, you tend to yell in the mic, so I'm going to put it nice and close to you so you don't have to scream at me.
I was very impressed. You know, that's definitely going in the morning announcements. I think we have some serious material for next week.
Yeah, no, we like it. Anytime we get something in the highlight reel, it's always good for us. And yeah, good point, Zach. I know you're not a big basketball fan, but yeah, the hesitation seems to be mostly in good faith so far. The Tigers have not been forcing stupid mistakes. They've been able to keep possession. Like on that last one, they waited. They kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and in the end, they get rewarded. You've held a team that's averaging 60 points per game to 24 points through 3 quarters. That's some impressive stuff right there. We'll see if they can pull it out for another quarter. I keep thinking East St. Louis is going to come back, but I also keep praying in the back of my mind that they don't. I'm really hoping for a senior night W here. These seniors have definitely earned it with the way they've played tonight, and just the team in general.
They all should have been there for all was crazy.
Crowd.
We were jumping around, dude. We couldn't even control the camera.
Okay, well, don't go to crowd.
I was trying to get us a shot of the crowd because they were all chanting in unison, but we couldn't really move the camera because it was currently on our team. Anyways, we're going to start the 4th quarter here, so Tigers will get the ball first. Looks like Marquetto will be the one inbounding. Can the Tigers hang on and pull off the upset? They got the guys out there they want. And by the way, they're doing this all without their leading scorer so far. Spiller has not played at all. He's not here today. I'm not sure of the reason. I would love to ask Mr. Battis, but we don't exactly have time for interviews or anything like that. Marquetto makes a move, thinks about going all the way in. Great pass out to Tillman. Tillman drops it a little bit. Now they find Marquetto. Marquetto from 3! Oh, no good, but it's going to be rebounded by him. And now they're tripping all over each other. Looks like he's okay, though. Great play by Christian Jones. 1-point game. So it's anybody's game right now. 1-point game here in the 4th quarter. We just started here, so if you're just joining the game so far, it's been a pretty back-and-forth affair. East St. Louis offense has not been able to get going as much as we thought they'd be able to, but they've managed to make it a 1-point game here in the 4th. And this is the varsity game. Allen from 3, and it's good! Malik Allen showing why he's the 2nd highest scorer on the Tigers. 14 points so far this game, leading scorer on either side of the ball. Doing a magnificent job. And a timeout taken by the Flyers. So, they'll have to regroup, rethink, the fans getting into it. But as for East St. Louis, you gotta be wondering what they're gonna be thinking in there. What are they gonna change up? They've tried a lot of different things this game. They tried pressing earlier on, making the Tigers beat them out by half court, and then once the Tigers did beat them, they'd all come back and collapse on all the other players. Tigers started beating them doing that. Move the half. Wide shot. Anyways, sorry, I was trying to command the cameras really fast. Now, as of late, they've been trying to play a more traditional defensive structure. And yes, the score is updated. We do update our scores. That is correct. It is currently 30-26. Yeah, it's a very low-scoring game. I know it's kind of hard to believe that's what the score is, especially when East St. Louis is playing. But yeah, East St. Louis has been trying some different stuff defensively throughout the game, and they haven't really been able to stop Edwardsville. I mean, Edwardsville, of course, not putting up a bunch of points, but they've been able to keep possession, and it's been pretty good so far. I think, though, offensively is going to be the big change for them. I don't think they're too worried about Edwardsville's offense at the moment. They just got to get their own offense figured out. They got the players to do it, like Michaela Britch, Christian Jones, both averaging, close to 20 points per game. So, like I said, they got the players to do it. Christian Jones made quick work of our defense, drew a foul, and he'll go to the line. And I believe they'll have a chance to tie up the game. Score. And his shot's no good. So the 66.7% free throw shooter on the season misses his free throw. And great play by Kloster. Throws it off on Flair, and it goes out of play. So he'll keep the ball. Quick thinking there. Score. Thank you, Tennyson.
The camera set up, so
I know, I'm sorry. Kloster looking for somebody. They're going back to the press strategy, but now they got Allen open. Allen thinks about shooting from 3. Ops not too bad. It's not happy about that. He's not really upset, though. At least they keep possession. He was more or less, looked like he was kind of shocked that he didn't shoot it. He's been so good from 3 so far this game. Tigers, though, just going to try to take time off the clock, be smart, pick their battles. No reason to give up possession if you don't have to. Marquetto thinks about shooting the 3. Opts not to. Sticking to the game plan, not forcing offensive mistakes. This is a different Tigers team we're seeing today. For one, you're seeing a lot more of Marquetto on the court, which, oh. What happened there? I kind of missed it. Looks like it's going to be against East St. Louis. Hey, Devin Bush got his job back. He got his job back. He's going to get the inbound. Oh, never mind. They took his job back away. He was going to get to inbound it, and then they took his job away again. How's Pizza going to get a job now? Okay, that was stupid. Badass having a talk with the ref. Looks like he's just trying to clarify something. Trying to clarify whether or not he can make a certain substitution. And now the other ref's coming over too. Very interesting to see what's happening right now. It looks like they're looking at Kloster's hand on the sideline. Looks like they're getting tape out. They're going to tape him up or something. I'm not sure. Either way, very interesting situation here, and they are going to tape up Kloster from the looks of it. Oh, I'm not even sure what they're doing. Looks like they had tape out. Either way, looks like Green's coming into the game for now.
Energy for the Tigers on 11 versus Green.
That's a big blow for the Tigers without having Kloster out there. Kloster's done a really, really good job of getting that ball distributed so far this game. And he's scored some points in deep. But here's Green, one of the better defensive players in the Tigers team, out there now. And he's one of the taller guys on the court. So the real scoring threat out there for the Tigers right now, that's Allen. Great play by Green. The pass was a little bit off the mark. Oh, but then he does a bad pass of his own. And what? How was it our ball? What happened?
Who tripped who? Wait, we can run it back.
Yeah, we're going to watch the replay on that one. I'm a little confused. Kloster back in the game. All right, here it is right here. I don't know. It looked like he barely touched him. Yeah, no, he fell over by himself. Yeah, there was no contact. Oh, but Marquetto throws up a shot. It's blocked. East St. Louis coming back the other way. 2-point game, 5 minutes remaining. Got to get some points on those. It's just, And now number one trying to go over the top of everybody. And that one's not going to fall. That one was literally in the basket, and then it fell out. Tillman going to slow it down, not going to run up the court and force another mistake. Tigers playing it smart here. They get it to Kloster. Allen open and deep. And, good play, though, from East St. Louis. Hustling back, getting a hand on that ball to disrupt the play. So East St. Louis, they're not playing sloppy or anything. It's just they can't get the shots to fall. And Edwardsville defense has just done a good job shutting them down. Maybe they overlooked their opponent a little bit. 4 minutes left to play, 4:30 left on the clock in the fourth quarter. Tigers leading the East St. Louis Flyers. Yes, you heard that right. The score is updated on the clock. Kloster has an opening. Going to take it to the basket himself. Thinks about it. Oh, and he loses it. Oh, no. Tigers had a great opportunity to score there. Battis not happy. Rightfully so. And they run over Marquetto. Marquetto Rich. Going to be called for charging on that play. And the fans really getting into it with the "you can't do that" chant. Hey, can you look at the audio mixture really fast, Tennyson, for me? What's it set at? Okay, we're good. I was making sure, I didn't know if we turned it back down after half, so I wanted to make sure we weren't blaring the crowd noise over the top of what we're talking about. Tillman throws up a Hail Mary pass. Allen has to hurry up and get the ball. Keeps it in bounds. And the Tigers take a timeout. Smart play by Battis there. I said that as if he was in the game, but good strategy there. Both teams going back and forth, making stupid mistakes. Gotta just take a moment, relax, get back to the game plan of just taking your time.
Last timeout.
Aren't they the Lady Tigers? Isn't that their official name?
Who?
Cheerleaders?
No, that's like all the girls teams.
Oh.
Tennyson had a question whether or not the cheerleaders were called the Lady Tigers. I think that's literally just every girls' team in our school is called the Lady Tigers. $68 people watching now. If we got one more viewer, we would be at another number. I'm not going to tell you why that number's funny.
One more to get to 50.
Oh, yeah, guys. If you subscribe right now, you could be our 650th subscriber. It's kind of an odd number, but, you know. It'd be another landmark for us. I think at the beginning of this year, we only had like 400. So we already have 200 subscribers throughout the course of this year so far. So thank you guys all so much for that. And, of course, as soon as I made a joke about the 69 number, they, well, you know, it happens. It happens. I mean, they're not breaking my heart or anything. They left our stream. Yeah, okay. Anyways, back to the basketball game. You know, the thing we're all here to watch. Marquetto looking to inbound. Someone trying to get open. They find Bush. East St. Louis can probably start getting a little bit more desperate here. You can see the press, and they're forcing a mistake out of the Tigers. Tigers not looking for that. Michaela Rich loses the ball. Tillman fighting for it, didn't let down low. Slap it away, and they're going to call a foul. Looks like there was actually pretty clean from the Tigers there, but they're going to rule that they got a hand in there, got a hold of him. But the Tigers only have 4 fouls so far in the half, so he will not be going to the line. I really don't know what we're booing. That call wasn't that bad. Anyways, East St. Louis all fighting for it down low, and they're going to call a shooting foul against Tigers. So they're going to send Rich to the line, and we got lucky that he missed last time. I don't think he's going to miss again, so more than likely we're going to have a 1-point game after this. Sadly. Hey. 69 viewers! Oh, it's gone. It was there for a moment. So 30-29, chance to tie it up for Rich right here. Pack it into the game for Tillman. I like that move. I like that. Tigers got to get some points, though. Haven't got any points in the last 3 or 4 minutes, I think. I've been known to be wrong in the past, though. So we're tied at 30. Michaela Rich knocks them both down, makes up for his mistake earlier from the free throw line, and he's basically, statistically, I think he's like, what? I think he's like 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 4, something like that in the game. They get into Allen. Allen going to take his time with it, gets at the packet. East St. Louis playing some really aggressive defense here, and there's going to be a foul called on the play. Closter, you can see, has tape on his wrist right now, so he's currently playing through some sort of injury. Marquetto gets it out to Bush. And now Marquetto going to take it around. Now Packett gets it over to Allen. Allen taking his time with it. Oh, that pass is a little slow. And, ooh, okay, that one was a bad call. That one was just garbage. 2:54 left on the clock. It's not like a game ender or anything like that. They'll definitely have time. Would be nice to have a clock along with score. For some reason, this TriCaster, with the amount of money we spent on it, we still do not know how to have that as a function. And we don't have another camera we can set up to just be focused on the scoreboard the entire time, so. Okay, not one that's hooked up to the TriCaster. Tennyson. From 3, no good. Rebound, foul. They're going to send number 3 to the line. Terrell Scott, 83.3% on the season. Yeah, no, he's not missing. Looks like they're ready to send Tillman back in.
That's number 3, Howard Kinsler steps to the line.
That's not the name I have. Oh, Howard Kanzler is number 3. So East St. Louis's stats sheet is actually wrong. That's great. Yep, Tillman for Bush. I like that play. Tillman's just had a much better game as far as distributing the ball so far, and just getting open and making some of those good passes. Bush is just hasn't been his night so far. So Mr. Baz making some smart moves. Two-point lead for the Flyers. Tigers need points in this possession, but they can't force it. They got to remember that how they've got to this point in the game is by being patient, and they've made too many mistakes here in the fourth. Christian Jones fouls Tillman right there. Fifth foul of the game, of the half for the Flyers. Marquetto going to inbound it. And so they had Tillman deep, but he opts to go for the safe play and packet. Once again, they're being hesitant. They're not taking any bigger risks. But I think eventually here, we got 2 minutes left to go. Eventually, you're going to have to make a risky play, but you definitely still have time. You still have clock left. You just got to play it smart. I think the Tigers are going to probably try to do that here. Just keep possession. Don't do anything stupid. Kloster gets his feet tripped up a little bit. And as I said, they're not going to do anything stupid. They do something stupid. Green in for Kloster. Coach can clearly see he just hasn't had it ever since he had that injury. Never mind, they sub him out. So Bat is not happy at all. Got really upset with the assistant there. Marquetto out, Green in. I like this. Okay, this is a smart play. Because you get Green in there, someone who can actually cover some of the better scorers on East St. Louis. And the clock has not started yet. There we go. Now they start the clock. Scoring crew not doing a very good job. This is a very interesting interaction. So Tennyson, how's the wife? How's the kids?
Very good, you know. Just had a new kid.
Oh, okay. Another one? You already had 8. What are you doing, man? You're still in high school. Well, we got a minute left to play, and we're just basically playing Stand Still Simulator 2022. Kloster goes up and fouls. So you took about a minute off the clock, and then you foul. Yeah, sounds about right. That's basketball for you, though. Now Packett back out, Bush in, confusing. I don't really see the appeal of this move. They're currently leaving an East St. Louis player open down low, number 11. Brian Bass hasn't been too active in this game so far for the Flyers. 49 seconds left to go. The Tigers are going to have to pull some magic out of their you-know-what if they want to win this game. Because East St. Louis has possession, and if they score again, this game, kiss it goodbye. Green fouls. 38.9 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Southwestern Conference, the lead of the Southwestern Conference on the line here. If East St. Louis can win the game, they will take number 1 spot in the Southwestern Conference. For now, of course. Tigers just playing with house money. Got nothing to lose. Trying to pull off an upset here on senior night. But East St. Louis doing a good job of just not giving up the ball. Tigers might not get another chance with it. And now they're in trouble, as now we have less than 30 seconds left to go. Gonna have to start fouling here soon, and they do. Johnny Robinson in the game for the Tigers. So they're gonna send Marcaleb Rich back to the line, and they're gonna have to hope and pray he misses, and they're gonna have to pick up the rebound. Green, Robinson out, Packett, and Kloster back in. So you put 2 guys in for like 1 second, and then you made a change. Okay, well, again, I clearly don't know what I'm talking about, or I'm clearly missing something. Marquetto in for Tillman as well. 20.8 seconds left to go here. 74 viewers watching the stream. Thank you guys so much for coming out. But it'll be all for naught if the Tigers can't pull off a W here. Hey, we won the first game in comeback fashion, and it was a similar score at the end. Maybe we can win this one too. Marcaleb Rich going to have to block out the crowd noise. Throws it up, off the front of the rim. Tigers rebound. No, it's taken away. Oh, no. And they blow it. And the clock's still running.
Timeout.
12.4 up to go. 4 points separating these two teams. East St. Louis probably just won it with that one. It's unfortunate. We had the rebound. They just ripped it away. We were so close to greatness.
Is this the last game of the season?
No, it's not the last game of the season, but
For us?
no, it's not the last game of the season. No, but it might be one of the last home games. Let me check and see our schedule. So for our next live broadcast, yeah, this is our last home game of the year.
We can't lose.
Yeah, we can't lose like this. This would be kind of sad, but you can't say they didn't put up a good fight. We thought this game was going to be a blowout. 80 people watching the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. We've seen our view count basically double over the last 2 quarters, so if you're just now joining, this game's been a back and forth affair. East St. Louis, number 1 offensive team in the Southwestern Conference, has a chance to take the number 1 spot in the Southwestern Conference if they win tonight. But Tigers have put up a very strong resistance, actually been able to score on offense. Of course, both teams are scoring way under their average, but Tigers hoping for a miracle here. They got a man deep. No one's guarding him. And now they do guard him. They get it in to Bush. Bush to Alpinesa. Allen thinks about it. Pulls up. You're going to have to shoot. Shoots a 3. No good. And that'll do it. East St. Louis victorious here tonight at the Luco Jackson Gym. And bad sportsmanship.